Hey everybody, what's going on? Tony Tone here with Team Take Massive Action. I'm actually creating this video because something that happened to me the other day. As many of you probably have a Twitter account, I was on Twitter one day and I heard something that just like hit home for me. I think it was a comment by Justin Verandria where he said, success is actually just failing forward. He's like, he's going on to explain why failure is okay. It's all right. It's synonymous with success, but as long as you're failing forward, if you're failing and stopping yourself and just like reverting back, and or becoming like kind of like a recluse or just like shutting down because of it, then no, that's not good. But if you fail, you learn from it, and then you take another step forward more wisely, then it's actually a good thing. It's actually a positive thing. So I threw a little quote out there on Twitter. I was like, hey everybody, success is actually failing forward. And I got a bunch of negativity back. A couple of guys that I used to hang out with and work with back in the day when I was in the Marine Corps, started shooting out some, oh, that's the dumbest tweet I've ever seen, and like, what are you talking about? Started correcting my grandma, and I'm like, you know what? This right here is the epitome of everything that Dave and Dave talk about, everything that anybody successful talks about. Like, you shouldn't actually worry about those little small things. I mean, there's a time and a place for having correct grammar and all that, but I sent a tweet out. That's basically like me just saying, talking to somebody really. And I just wanted to let everybody know that it's okay to fail. I've had to have this conversation with countless people. I had this conversation with my mom. So I asked her, I was like, hey, what is the opposite of success? She's like, well, failure. And I was like, no, they're actually the same thing. They're synonymous. The opposite of success is taking no action, is doing nothing, being afraid to move, frozen in time. That's the opposite. So, this guy inspired me. And instead of looking at him negatively and lashing back at him, calling him names, you don't know what you're talking about. When I said, I was like, you know what? You proved my point right there. Thank you so much for that. And I just, I thanked him. Told him that I was, had gratitude for it. So what I did is I went out and I found some of my favorite videos on the internet that explain about failure and success, and really he actually inspired me to write this blog post. And I don't really like writing as much. I'd rather create a video. So I made this video for you here. I want you to watch the videos below. I think you're going to take, well, actually I know you're going to take a lot away from it. There's a lot of good stories in there. One of them's about Honda, Rocky Balboa talking to his son. I mean, it's just perfect. This really inspired me, and these videos really inspire me, so I hope it does the same for you. And just, keep that in mind. Failure is synonymous with success. If you're not failing, you're not really living, you're not really doing it. All right? So get out there, take some risks, learn from your mistakes, and have a blast. Talk to you later.